On April 23, 2020, during a White House press briefing on the COVID-19 pandemic, then-President Donald J. Trump made comments that sent shockwaves through the medical and scientific communities. President Trump publicly pondered the possibility of using disinfectants internally to combat the virus. He also suggested investigating the use of ultraviolet light as an internal treatment, seemingly unaware of the dangers of such procedures. These statements, made on a global stage, were met with immediate and widespread condemnation from health experts. Medical professionals were quick to point out the extreme dangers of ingesting or injecting disinfectants, emphasizing the potentially lethal consequences. The statements sparked serious concerns about the potential for misinformation to spread rapidly and lead to harmful actions. In an unprecedented move, major disinfectant manufacturers felt compelled to respond directly to the president's statements. Companies such as Reckitt Benckiser, the maker of Lysol and Dettol, issued stark warnings against any internal use of their products. Clorox, another leading manufacturer of cleaning products, released a similar statement emphasizing that their bleach products should never be ingested or injected. These companies, typically focused on marketing and sales, found themselves in the unusual position of having to issue public service announcements. Their swift and decisive actions underscored the severity of the situation and aimed to counteract the potentially dangerous misinformation that could result from the president's comments. The response from disinfectant manufacturers stemmed from a deep sense of responsibility for the safety of their consumers. They recognized the potential for misinterpretation of President Trump's comments, particularly among vulnerable populations who might be seeking desperate measures to combat the virus. This sense of duty of care extended beyond their usual corporate responsibilities, highlighting the extraordinary circumstances. This incident brought to light the critical role companies play in combating misinformation, especially during public health crises. It demonstrated the potential consequences of pronouncements made by influential figures and the need for clear, accurate information from trusted sources. The events of April 23, 2020, served as a stark reminder of the power and peril of information in the digital age. President Trump's comments, though later dismissed by some as musings, had the potential to cause real harm due to their reach and the authority of the speaker. The incident highlighted the need for careful consideration of the weight of words, particularly when communicated through platforms with global reach. Furthermore, it underscored the importance of relying on credible sources of information, especially during times of crisis. The incident served as a cautionary tale about the speed at which misinformation can spread and the importance of critical thinking and verification of information.